Customers will compare you to the last best service that they have received. So can I tell you a story about a recent trip that I took with Virgin Airlines to Perth? It was a trip that made me a raving fan. So let me tell you why. I'm always a little bit nervous about travelling because I've lost my luggage so many times. So this time we had 7 pieces of luggage with us and we put air tags in them. The reason that we put air tags in them was because we didn't want to lose them. We wanted to know where they were at all times, and that's worked for us in the past. But what I was really surprised about was I'd already logged onto the Virgin app, and once we had checked our luggage in, I got a notification for every single piece of luggage. At every step of the process, I knew where all of our luggage was. It took away all the stress. It was absolutely fantastic. And because I've got both an iPhone and an Apple Watch, I got notifications on both, and it just took all the stress away. And it actually delighted me because I thought, isn't this fantastic? I just know where it all is. I'm not stressed. So that could have been the only thing that happened. But I'm a little bit gluten intolerant. So I always make sure that when I'm travelling, I do choose gluten-free options. But when I was on the plane, I had a look at the menu, and it's a 6-hour flight to Perth. I noticed that the only thing that I could eat to be sure that I was going to be gluten-free was a little packet of snacks, and that really wasn't going to cut it from a hunger point of view. So I thought, what do? I'll just go and have a chat with the air stewardess. And to my surprise, she said, just leave it with me. And she went back to the back galley and she came back with a meal. But the meal was hers. She gave me her meal and it was gluten-free. And that just blew me away. So the thing that I really want to say in all of this is all about customer service. This took away the stress. It made me feel really good about flying with this airline. It made me a raving fan. So that flight attendant went above and beyond in terms of her service towards me, the customer. So customer service is as much part of marketing as the other elements. In fact, it's actually one of the easiest things that you can do in your business. They created an emotional connection, something that impacted me so much that I actually want to tell you about it. Customers will compare you to the last best service that they have received, not just competitors, and that's something we really need to remember. So when was the last time that a brand created that kind of emotional connection with you?